Hello, hello, Gemini. Welcome to Zen Tarot. My name is Julie. We are going to do a 2025 reading for you, Gemini. Take a look at the energy that is coming toward you. Happy holidays. Hope you all are doing well. If you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. If you'd like a personal reading from me, all of that information is in the description box below. Just a reminder, this is a general tarot card reading for the sign of Gemini. Anywhere in your chart, or if you're just checking in on a Gemini, you are all so very welcome here. It just might not resonate with all. But welcome, Gemini. Let's get right to it. Okay, let's get you an angel oracle card. I want to get an angel message overall for 2025 for you, Gemini. So let's see, what messages do you have for Gemini Spirit for 2025? Overall message for Gemini. Life purpose. Wow. Look at that. You got a big job coming to you in 2025. The purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. Confucius say. Wow. Life purpose. That's beautiful, Gemini. That is something really coming into clarity for you. On the bottom of the deck, release and surrender. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful guardian angel coming out so strong for you. So strong. I love that. Just looks like this protective angel. We shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you have held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and heart to our love and assistance. Oh God, that's beautiful. Release and surrender. All right, so this year coming at you, Gemini, is all about releasing the challenges, releasing the difficulties, and really coming into a knowing of what your purpose is here. Beautiful. All right, what kind of animal spirit guide is walking with Gemini throughout 2025? What kind of primary energy of an animal spirit guide will be walking with Gemini? The hyena. I swear this card has come out every time. It's like night and day, before and after. There's a big switch, a big change for all of us coming into 2025. It's like all those things that got under our skin that really aggravated us, that triggered us. We're just not caring anymore. We're severing those cords. They don't serve us any longer. We're tired of bringing them forward into the next chapter, into the next book, into the next story. It's like a rusty can dragging behind you in the car here. It's just gone stagnant. It's gone old. It's time to let it go here. So it is like night and day. It's just going to be a real look back at this time, and there's going to be a clear line of before and an after. And the dark night of the soul, look at this. We've all been experiencing in some form or another these challenges of who we are and what we're here for, and who belongs more here, and who's more entitled, and a real division of the classes here. So you're moving into a bigger time where you're stepping in here, you're claiming your space here. The oyster, look at this on the bottom of the deck. You're moving into a much more private time here. I know you've been very private. Gemini is one of the more private signs because you have a lot going on in the mind space. You always have this yin and this yang to you anyway, Gemini. With this, you have all sides to every story. You see all sides. You give everyone the benefit of the doubt because you can see why they did that. You just have this beautiful, beautiful peripheral vision about you when you're looking at others and yourself here. But you're moving into a much more private time where you're keeping things to yourself. Maybe even your successes, your dreams, your desires, you're keeping those much more tucked away here. It's not so broadcast. You're certainly not broadcasting out to the world here right now. You're keeping it under wraps. All right, let's take a look at the Osho Zen Tarot for 2025. Overall energy that Gemini is going to be dealing with in 2025, Spirit. We're looking at overall energy. Guidance. This is reminding me so much of this angel that came out right off the bat here, and Creator on the bottom of the deck. But look at this. There's a guardian angel. There's a spirit guide here just really walking by your side right through this new year here. It's almost like a veil, isn't it? It's like you've been running a marathon, taking little pit stops, taking the little water breaks here, but you had to throw it down and keep going because you had this mission, you had this dream or desire pushing you or pulling you. But now it's going to be much more easy. You've run through that finish line, that tape, you've run through the tape, but there's so much more to go. It's like you thought that was the finish line, but that was just the beginning. That's what this angel really wants you to hear. That was just the beginning. Wow. Okay. Be honest with yourself is underneath that. Interesting. Interesting. Wow. So you think something is over, you think it has ended, and something is just beginning. It's only just begun. I'm hearing the carpenters in my head. Creator. Wow. This is going to be a very powerful year for you where you are pulling from the gut now. You're moving with guidance from the gut now, from the solar plexus chakra. It's just really your guidance system pulling you forward with this angelic presence with you. So beautiful. All right, let's get some Light Seers Tarot cards. I want to see, Spirit, what will be going on with Gemini in 2025? I want to see primarily what you're going to be thinking about. What are you going to be focusing on, Gemini, throughout 2025 in the mind space? What are you going to be thinking about? Let's get an overall mind energy for 2025 for Gemini. Overall mind energy. What is Gemini going to be thinking about? Ooh, look at this. Lots of messages coming in. Ooh, and the Six of Swords. Wow, look at this. You're all over this reading, Gemini. Moving on, getting out, the big great escape here, running out, just really, really towards something new here. Very fast moving. The Knight of Swords is one of the fastest moving cards in the deck. But you are, it's like someone hit the go button. Again, I'm seeing this marathon. You got to the finish line, you ran through the tape, and then there was so much more to go, but you had to take a break and take a breather. Wow. Wow, you're going to be very, very busy in 25. Very busy. You've got a lot of messages, a lot of incoming. It's just like one message after another, invitations, connecting, gatherings here. There's just a lot going on in 2025. Just busy, very busy. What's the challenge for Gemini in 2025? What's the challenge? It's like you go from stagnant, bored, just non-moving to bam. It's like the dam has been opened. The floodgates are opened here, and you can't stop. There's no slowing down. Yes, look at this with the Nine of Pentacles. Some kind of dream, wish come true with money where you have been stagnant. It is flowing now. It's been a real challenge. Money has been the challenge. But wow, is something flowing? The floodgates are open. I don't know if you cleared something. You did. You cleared something. This has been a year of cleansing for you, a year of releasing, a year of acceptance and looking at where you're going here. Now the plan comes in. Now the dream starts here. Now the idea starts here. Every time I say dream or desire, I want to pull it back here because those can get in our way. They can stumble us up because we think we know what we want. And Spirit always knows, especially this guide that's walking with you, knows that's not really what you want. So all those disappointments and rejections, I mean, really what's coming through strong for me here, Gemini, is rejection is God's protection for you. You've been protected from many, many things, from getting pulled in too many different directions. That's why there was almost this period of boredom, this period of being on some kind of wheel and never seeing anything new. It's like you're taking the same drive over and over. It's a 3-hour drive and you're seeing the same trees, the same road, the same lines, the same, it's like the same commute every day. And it's so, you can do it by the back of your hand. You know it like the back of your hand. You are burned out on it because you've been doing it for a very long time. But now you're on this new road, this new area. You got lost. You're lost. And now everything is new. Everything is learned. Everything, it's starting new here. It's like graduating from high school. Now you're in college. Everything is brand new. You have so much more to learn. When you thought high school was the destination, you thought that graduation was it. And now you're learning, oh my God, and then I got to do the internship, and then I got 8 more years. And then it's like you thought something was over, and it just opened the door to the rest. Yeah, it's been challenging. Look at the Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Some kind of big release when it comes to your money. Letting go of the worry about money and just moving forward. You're so busy, you don't have time to think about it. It's like money is a symptom, a side effect of where you're going. There's travel coming for you in 2025. Overseas travel, I'm seeing with that Six of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, because you have this much better control over your finances here. So now you can plan bigger. All right, tell me a future. What does Gemini not see coming in 2025? I want a thought. I want an idea, an epiphany that Gemini doesn't see coming. The 10 of Swords. Wow. Wow. Rejection is God's protection. You have been protected. There's been a guardian angel over you that has had your back, that has really nudged you out of rooms, nudged you out of conversations, just really been guiding you. You've been listening with your gut now. You're using your instincts now rather than your mind to really analyze everything, because you're going to give someone who does not have your best interests at heart the benefit of the doubt, right? You're going to trust them. You're going to trust them immediately before they give you a reason to trust them. My mother always says she's going to trust someone until they give her a reason not to. And I think this is the motto you've been going by. So you've been trusting until you were given that reason not to. And it ended up in rejection. It ended up in betrayal somehow. You just felt like you had someone's back, and they betrayed you somehow. This was the lesson. This was the thing that was meant to be learned here about relationships. I wonder what that is about. Well, let's look at the heart space for you. Let's look at the heart space. So 2025, you're going solo. You're going this alone. You've got too much to do to really analyze anything, to really bring those problems with you, those issues with you. They don't fit any longer. It's just like trying to put that, you're trying to get back on that same route because it felt familiar. It felt comfortable, but even it has changed and morphed. Tell me more about that in the heart space for Gemini for 2025. 3 of Pentacles wanted to come out. Tell me more about that in the heart space. We're looking at the heart space. Ooh, look at this with the Empress. Wow, wow, wow. The divine feminine really, really showing itself here in this reading in the heart space. You know, the divine feminine has been very, very suppressed. It has been really beaten and battered, the energy of the divine feminine of late. It's like that's looked at as weakness in this war mentality, in this division mentality, win at all cost mentality. The energy of nurturing and vulnerability and trust has been beaten up. Oh, God. You really felt every one of those blows to the bigger picture, the grand plan here as far as energy. God, Gemini, you have carried the torch forward to keep equality, to keep it real, to keep it balanced here. That's why you've been going through these days, these years, seeing all sides. It's what's meant to happen in this new soul soup that we're moving into in 25, the after, so that nobody gets shut out, so that nobody gets banned, so that nobody gets shunned off the island here. Wow. Okay. 2 of Pentacles. It's been a struggle with your money, with your finances here, with trying to balance that. There's just been a real unbalance when it comes to your finances. Look at all these pentacles. You've been dealing with money. Money, money, money. Show me the money, Gemini says. I've got the partner. I've got the career. I've got everything I need. It's just not enough money. There's just been this struggle when it comes to your money. Well, like everybody else. Look at what you are creating here, though. You're creating this new nest to your life here. You're planting seeds that have never been planted before. These are kind of alien to you. It's like you're living off the grid now and trying to feed yourself, and you're just so used to running to the store to get what you need here. So it's just this completely different way, a completely different way coming in for you, a completely different road, a completely different path. It's just so drastically changed from where you're coming from. It's like you're coming down this dirt road all these years. You've been bumping along. You've been bouncing along, and you've taken this hard left, and now you're on the smooth pavement. But yet now you can go so fast. I think that's the speed I'm seeing coming in for 2025. That's the busyness. You can handle this so much quicker. You're just picking things up and throwing them right back out because you're so good at it. You're so good at doing that. But you don't know where you're going. For the first time in a very long time, you don't know where you're going. You don't know which way to go. Seems to be a few options for you. Let's see about the foundation, 2025. Let me see Gemini's really on the daily. I want to see the foundation, the fundamentals of Gemini's life in 2025. What is Gemini walking into? What is Gemini walking into? Yes, Gemini, my God, a completely different perspective. You're seeing everything so very different now. You're feeling so very different now. It's just like you're in awe. You've got the awness of a child now. You've got the curiosity of the child now because everything is new. You haven't been here before. You haven't seen these days before. So there's an excitement here, even though you don't even have time to breathe. You don't have time for those pit stops, for those water breaks. Take good care of yourself during this year, Gemini, because it's going to feel like you're in a time warp. It's going to feel like time is really, really flying by, and it's to get you from that before to the after. Really, you got to sever just the things that did not work out. They can't come with you any longer. They don't fit in the back seat. There's curiosity and wonder and excitement in the back seat now, and it just there's no room for doubt. There's no room for I'm lost. You can't get found unless you are lost. So yeah. Whew, all right. Well, what is Gemini seeing differently here? Let's take a little bit longer look at the foundation of this. What is Gemini seeing differently here? Everything. You're seeing the grand plan. Wow. The Pope card comes out. The Hierophant comes out. Good God. This is a massive transformation for you. A real rising up. It's just you are not the same person. Oh, Gemini, this is real change, real change. But for the better, I can feel your gut clenching when I say the word change. I feel it. I feel your angst. Those were the thoughts of yesterday. Those are the thoughts that you have to rid yourself of. I feel your angst when I say the word busy. Oh, you're going to be busy. And I feel you clenching up. I feel you like, my God, no, I just want to crawl into bed and throw the covers over my head because you're dealing with the energies of today. You're dealing with the energies of 2024. In 2025, it's not working. Those same things, those same safe places, those same vices, those same thoughts, it's not working. You're throwing the covers off. I'm hot in this bed. It's not comfortable anymore. I want to get up. I want to go. I can't wait to go see the day. I can't wait to go see what's in store for me because it is so different than it's been. The Hierophant. Wow, number 5. 5 is all about change. You got the gods with you. You've got the angels with you here, Gemini. So do not be afraid. There is nothing to fear here but fear itself. Fear has been getting in your way, and it's time to slay that dragon. This is about power. What is, show me any challenges. Show me any challenges in the foundation for Gemini. Show me any challenges, any energy we got to look at in the foundation. The devil, of course. Wow. There it is. Come back to me, Gemini. Come back to the dark. Come back to the fear. Come back to that vice that you think you need, that you think you can't live without. It's taunting you. It is really, really, it is the big lie. The big lie. The devil is the big lie here, Gemini. Has been sitting on your shoulder for far too long, whispering in your ear that you can't do it without me. This is a severing of the energy of the devil here, of the addictions, of the thought patterns, of the getting on that wheel and running as fast as you can, faster and faster and faster, hoping for something to change here. It's jumping off the wheel. It's jumping out of your predictable life here, and letting go of the addictions, whatever those addictions are. It is time to let it go. You're so, that's what the finish line was. That's what the marathon I was picturing running through that tape was. It was letting go of the things you think you can't live without. It's letting go of the idea that money is going to make you happy, or that a person is going to make you happy, or one day I'm going to be happy when, I'm going to be happy then, right? It's just really, really time to stop putting that carrot out in front of you and keeping that marathon going your entire life. Why not stop and smell the roses and take those water breaks, take those deep breaths here, let go of the things that are not serving you here. And one of those things for you is fear, right? Can't do it without me. It's that fear that you can't do it alone, that you have to have the partner, that you have to have the money, you have to have the backup. You have to have the backup crew for your one-man band, right? You just feeling so nervous to stand on that stage and belt it out on your own here. You haven't done that before, but you are about to do that. And there's so many more people around you than you think, support around you than you think, and it's all so spiritual based, just really, really your support system here. But yeah, it's time to let go of the addictions of the lie, because you're about to move into security of knowing that you can beat that dark energy anytime. It's just a matter of shifting my thoughts. It's just a matter of shifting my perspective here. You know, the dark can never win. The light will always win. It's always been this way, and it will always be this way. God will always win. Archangel Michael will always shun those dark energies back down, back into the depths of hell where they belong. You carry the power of the light. Look at this major arcana. I mean, come on. We've got the Empress, we've got death and rebirth, the Hierophant, the devil. We've got the King of Pentacles, which is a beautiful security card, and not just in money. There's loyalty here. Now you know who your friends are. Now you know who you can count on, who you can really trust, who you should trust, who deserves your trust. Trust is deserved. It is not given. It is not just an automatic thing. It's like respect. You can't scream at someone to respect you. It doesn't work this way. Right? You will respect me. It's like that overbearing father that is trying to force you to respect them out of fear, right? Your respect works two ways. You can either earn it, or you can make people afraid of you, and that's just a false respect here. So yeah, it's not respect, that's fear. So don't get the two confused. Do not get the two confused. Two of Cups, I see the Two of Cups, the Two of Pentacles here, some kind of decision mode that you're coming into here. And I think it has everything to do with letting that devil go, just really flicking that devil off your shoulder, because the devil has the big lie of you can't do it without me. Insert whatever it is that you think you can't live without here. It can be a person, place, or thing here, and has nothing to do with the person, place, or thing. It has everything to do with you thinking you can't do it on your own, that you're not worthy, that you need that backup plan, you need that plan B here all the time. Kick the plan B, it just distracts you from plan A. That's always been what I've heard, is plan B always distracts from plan A. Stick to plan A, because you're about to be thrown off the highway anyway. You're about to be thrown into a completely different reality here, and this is a huge, huge shift. Your grounds are changing here. So it's like a maze, one of those changing mazes that you've gotten through this entire maze so gracefully, so beautifully. But now it's all shifted and nothing is the same. You're trying to go back the way you came, but it's like Harry Potter maze here. It's all different. It's all changed. You know how those pictures were constantly changing and the stairways were constantly changing. This is what 2025 is going to be for you. Everything is going to be changing. So you're going to be trying to move forward into your day like you always have, and things are going to be coming out at you, distracting you, moving you this way, especially this angel nudging you this way, Gemini, go this way. And you're following it because now you're following your instincts and your guidance system. You're not following this headspace where it's like, well, if I go this way, this is going to happen. If I go that way, that might happen. If I don't do anything at all, this might happen, right? You got all the analyzation going on here. And now you're just shutting that down. It's like, what do I feel like doing? Where do I feel like going? I'm going to do that today. If I don't feel like getting out of bed, I'm not going to get out of bed. If I feel like going on a road trip, I'm going to jump in the car and I'm going to go on a road trip here. I'm going to see something different. I'm going to change my environment here. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Wow. Wow. All right. Leave me a comment. Let me know if this is resonating with you at all. Gemini, I can't thank you enough for being here with me these last 2 years on YouTube. I just love you guys so much, and you always are lending me such beautiful energy to tune into. So thank you, thank you. I couldn't read the cards if you weren't tuning in. So thank you for lending me your energy here, and I love where you guys are going. And one of my favorite signs here, because you see it all, you see all sides of it. You're just so very balanced, and I see the beauty in that, and the respect in that I am giving to you. All right, Gemini, happy holidays. I hope you are enjoying these days because you got some busy, busy times ahead of you. 2025 is going to be a beautiful, brilliant, brilliant year for you. And it's just going to be really busy. So yeah, hang in there. Hold on to your hat. Everything's going to be different. All right, Gemini, if you like this reading, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that button. It's free for you, and it just really helps my algorithms on YouTube. And yeah, I'll be here with you throughout 2025. Let's see where this is going, Gemini. Definitely tune in with you soon.